sick to death of vampires and vampire books? Well, how about something a little different this fall? A new teen novel dealing with unicorns, killer unicorns that is, and the virgins who slay them. When you think of unicorns, what comes to mind? Gentle creatures of fantasy and magic? Sparkly horns and snow-white fur? Well, forget all that. Author Diana Peterfreund says unicorns can actually be killers.
People really think of unicorns as something that is, the trapper-keeper, white, fluffy unicorns with the rainbows and things like that. But that's just a small part of the unicorn legend.
In Diana's new fantasy novel, Rampant, published by HarperCollins, unicorns are venomous, vicious creatures out for a man's destruction. And only virgins descended from Alexander the Great, like the book's heroine Astrid, can stop them.
It's sort of a little bit like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but with unicorns.
Diana says she created her own version of unicorns after studying those of myths and legends.
There are legends about Alexander the Great, that his warhorse, his famous warhorse that he was kind of obsessed with, was actually not a horse at all, but this type of man-eating unicorn. And there are these old books that have, him riding on this unicorn rather than on a horse, like leading armies across Europe.
Part of her research included a trip to Rome, where the book is set.
When I was in Rome, I location scouted all of the different places, all the different settings in the book, from Etruscan burial cities to monasteries that were covered in human bones all over the walls. It was an amazing trip.
Back at home, Diana took her research, turned it into a novel, taking the legends and the myths and giving them a modern-day twist.
Virginity and unicorns kind of go together like blood and vampires. It's just something that's part of the legend. So it fit really well into the story, and I thought it was a really interesting chance to explore a topic that is close to the experience of teen girls. A lot of teen girls think about issues of sexuality and about their boyfriends and romance and what the future holds in terms of that.
But while her unicorn hunters might be virginal, they're definitely not damsels in distress.
I was raised to think that women are very intelligent and strong and have a lot of power, and I've always been drawn to female heroines, everyone from Princess Leia to Buffy to Éowyn in Lord of the Rings. I really like the idea of female warriors.
So forget everything you think you know about unicorns and give this unique fantasy novel, Rampant, a try instead.